What is going on? I'm zmot. We are going to do another sneak peek light, sneak peek-ish. Anyways, what we're going to do is, on my last sneak peek, a lot of you had a lot of questions. The number one question is when? When is this update coming? And I can definitively 100% tell you that it should be here tomorrow. November 26th, I would guess sometime in Helsinki time zone, which is somewhere around 11 p.m. Pacific time, which is around 2 a.m. Eastern time for those of you in North America. Now, Rick came on Discord. Rick, the Supercell employee, Rick, the community manager, came on Discord and said it's going to be tomorrow. That might change. Obviously, if they run into some unforeseen error or bug or issue with Google Play or the App Store or whatever, might be pushed. But for right now, November 26th, HQ23, booyah. Now, what I'm going to go over here is the order of things we need to upgrade and why, and go over a bit more details. I had to gloss over a lot of stuff to keep my sneak peek to a manageable, not ridiculously long length. So what we're going to do in this video is go over how I'm going to upgrade, my upgrade order, my upgrade strategies, and then we'll talk about diamonds and all that sort of fun stuff. So first of all, you need to be XP 59 to get headquarters level 23. So if you're not there, get there in a hurry. You'll notice I am XP 74. This is the dev build. I don't know if there's ever going to be an XP 74, if it's going to be with this upgrade or with an upgrade 5 years from now or never. This is just the dev build. Don't worry about the numbers. I also don't have 1,000,000 diamonds in real life. This is all fantasy land. So let's have a look here. We're going to upgrade to HQ23. That is going to be the first thing on everyone's list. If you notice over here in the hero hut, you can't upgrade bullet. You can't upgrade Everspark until you have HQ23. So that's the first step in everyone's list. Get that HQ upgraded. Now, if you use the instant button, it's going to cost you 8,000 diamonds. I don't ever recommend using that unless you are a sugar daddy or sugar mama and just loaded with cash. For me, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to fill my resources using traditional means, just so you know you can stack 2 operation rewards. Also, hopefully you have not been touching that resource boat of yours, because you're going to need a lot of resources for this upgrade. So about 5 million of each. We're going to hit the upgrade button, and all of a sudden the diamond cost comes down to 545 diamonds. Always use your diamonds to reduce the amount of time, not to pay for resources. So I'm going to be spending those diamonds. I've been getting 29 a day for months and months from our operations. So going to click the button. Boom, we are HQ23. That's the first step for a lot of people. Now, when I say it's the first step for a lot of people, I mean basically everyone who is XP 59. Forget upgrading your mortars, forget upgrading your other stuff. Get your HQ to level 23, because there's a lot of good stuff in here. Now, I've just added all my resources again so we can see all these pretty green arrows. Now, a lot of people were saying, wasn't I against HQ23? I have to say I was not a big fan of HQ23 for years and years. That was back in like 2017 though. Times have changed. I really have gotten bored of not building anything, so I'm really excited for HQ23 to be here. Now that I have HQ23, the first thing we're going to do is get over into here. Get into your hero hut and get bullet upgraded. The reason for that is we don't have anywhere else to spend our gold this exact second. The Mega Crab is coming. Now, if we upgrade Private Bullet, he gets 2,500 extra health. And by doing that, all of a sudden, again, 416 diamonds, not a big deal. You'll notice that all of a sudden, his energy drink, which, by the way, upgrades 42% of his health, by him having more health, the energy drink now does more. So that's going to be a big deal for the Mega Crab. It's going to help you get further in the Mega Crab, get more resources in the Mega Crab. And so for all of you who have Bullet, there's going to be 1 and 1A on my upgrade list after HQ23. Bullet is going to be one of those. The other thing is going to be our armory. All of the good stuff in your armory requires armory level 23. So as soon as my headquarters finishes, I'm going to be getting my armory upgraded as well. There's another 500 diamonds to finish that as fast as possible. And boom, we've got our first 3 things upgraded. HQ23, obviously, bullet, yes, and then the armory. So now that that's done, things get a little bit trickier. You'll notice I keep pausing to add more resources just so that we can see exactly what we have available to us. I find that really does help. So by all means, fill your resources. Hopefully you've got a daily reward, an operation reward, and your resource boat waiting just so you can pound all of this stuff in. So if you've got an operation reward, just be aware you can claim 2 operation rewards in the span of about 30 seconds. So leave your operation reward until your operation's about to finish, and then claim it so your second boat comes in right afterwards, and you can get huge amounts of resources that way. Now, this is all old hat, but for a lot of players, we haven't had to do those kind of things for a long time. So just a reminder, simple things like that, getting 2 operation rewards back to back can be extremely helpful in getting big upgrades. At this point, everyone is going to have the extra builder. We get 3 free days of the extra builder from Supercell as part of this upgrade. Kind of a thank you for playing, keep people interested. I don't know what the reason for it is, but I'm super excited because I've never had the second builder before. So at this point, you need to pick what you want to upgrade. First of all, into the armory you go. I will be upgrading my Zookas just because I use Zookas all day, almost every day. Now, you'll notice here that everything is affordable except for the Grenadiers. You might want to update your Grenadiers because there is a Grenadier tribe right now, and having max level Grenadiers would be kind of fun. I will be doing Zookas. We're going to get the Zookas rockin' and rollin', and you'll see another 751 diamonds for Zookas. Again, I got lots of diamonds. I will be doing that, but I will be spending the gold for starters. Now, I will be upgrading the rocket launchers. And the reason for that is there are no statue storage levels, there's no weapon lab levels, there's no sculptor levels. We're not going to have a 10th or 11th statue, I should say. No concerns there. No worries about your residences or any of the quarries or wood storage, sawmills or anything like that. There's also no new level of radar, so you're not going to have to spend your gold opening clouds or anything like that. So you might want to upgrade your gold storage just to get that Grenadier, but otherwise we don't have to touch any of our storages. One more thing of note, if you're thinking, hey, I'm going to upgrade my storages because that way I can get more resources from the crab, be aware the vault is not getting an upgrade. So by upgrading your storages, you are going to lose more when you get raided. I'm pretty sure. Someone please comment on that. I'm 93.5% sure by upgrading your storages, you're simply going to lose more when you get raided, which might be okay with you, but I'm going to only upgrade that 1 gold storage for the time being. Now, one other thing of note, inside the armory, the shock, I'm going to be holding off on upgrading the shock bomb for the time being. The reason for that is I use the shock bomb to shock bullet in place. You'll notice that if we upgrade the shock bomb, it goes from 10 seconds to 11 seconds, and our smoke is currently only 13 seconds. So if you're going to be shocking bullet at all, you might want to hold off a little bit on the shock bomb. Just hear what other people are doing, hear how the community's working, hear how those attacks are working for Minotaur, for Cooker, for all of those sorts of hits, because I'm a little bit nervous. You can't downgrade anything, so I'm going to be holding off on the shock bomb temporarily just to see how that goes. Otherwise, landing crafts. For anyone who uses warriors or riflemen, you're going to want to upgrade your landing crafts ASAP, especially warrior users. An extra warrior is going to be so OP, it's going to be ridiculous. So if you have ever used warriors, if you enjoy using warriors, please upgrade your landing crafts. After that, it gets into pick and choose mode. I personally will be upgrading rocket launchers, as I think I already mentioned, because rocket launchers I find are very, very useful against all sorts of different troops. I would be going for shock launchers, but there is no upgrade to the shock launcher, sadly. So rocket launchers and mortars are going to be tops on my list. The other reason why they're tops on my list is because they're expensive. Personally, I like upgrading the expensive stuff first. So what I'm going to be doing is upgrading my rocket launcher first. We're going to get that going. Now that my resources have gotten fairly low, I'm going to use that second builder, and I'm going to get my second flamethrower going. We'll get that going. At the same time, we're going to build our boom mines. You don't actually have to have a builder available to place boom mines or shock mines. So get those mines placed in a super, super great new fun spot. and we're good at this point. So number 1, HQ up to 23, obvious upgrade. After that, bullet I think is super critical. 1 and 1A with the armory. After that, it comes down to personal preference. If you're a tank player, or you're a grenadier player, or a medic player, or a Zuka player, landing craft's probably going to be low down your list, but for warrior players, so critical. Anyways, let me know what you plan to upgrade. I'm going to be going rocket launchers, and then my mortars, and then the flamethrowers. And the reason for the mortars is simply because I like the fact that there's 2 levels of mortars, and a high level mortar can do a lot of damage to a lot of different troops. RCZM rating you, your mortars, the higher level mortars you have, the more troop health they're going to have, I should say, and the more damage it's going to do to those troops. So please let me know in the comments what you hope to upgrade, if you're going to be spending diamonds, if you're going to be continuing that second builder. Like I said, use that second builder as long as you possibly can. We get it for 3 days, so once you get your big upgrade going, do your next biggest upgrade at the same time. Probably could have done something slightly larger than building this flamethrower, but I really want to get those extra levels of buildings up to a decent level. So I'm going to be getting that mortar in next. Boom. We're going to finish up the rocket launcher up. Oh, look at that. The diamonds actually finished the right building. That's pretty smart. So instead of forcing you to use diamonds for that top rocket launcher, it actually used the next fastest building. I've never had the second builder before, so that's probably old hat to some of you, but I did not expect that. I kind of figured it would finish off the rocket launcher that I started first. So second builder, free for 3 days. Instant training, also free for 3 days. That should span the Mega Crab weekend. So that should get us all into a very good spot as far as being able to farm a ton of resources from the Mega Crab, get 2 buildings upgraded at the same time, get our troops upgraded. And one more thing of note, they have not added new operation levels at this point. I don't know if they will in the future, but having these upgraded troop levels, having these upgraded hero levels are going to make operations slightly easier. So a lot of task force is going to be able to make the jump to the next level above. Hopefully sometime in spring or summer they have some new operation maps for us, or possibly task force versus task force. Either way, for now, let's get all these bases upgraded. Hopefully, I'm hoping to see some XP66s, possibly even some XP67s very soon. Don't know how high that's going to go. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video for me. Had a quick phone call in there. Hopefully you guys didn't notice. Regardless, as always, hit me up in the comments if you have any questions, comments, criticisms, whatever. Thanks for coming in. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmot. Peace.